So I'm back with another recording again. I'm trying to stay on this the best way I can because life throws you lemons, and what you gotta do, make lemonade out of that lemon. But I'm back recording again, and I'm happy to be at this camera in front of this microphone and still being on this earth, living and breathing. And I hope everybody that's listening is having a better day than me, or if you having a bad day, I hope it turned out good. Okay, whatever you're going through, I hope you get past it. But on another note, I need to change that because I keep saying that too much. I'm noticing I'm saying that too much on every podcast. But I want to thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for subscribing. Now, if you don't know, now you know. Glory, glory. Like that's, if y'all know Kurt Franklin, when he said that on one song. But if you don't know, now you know. I'm Vontae, or either what was said, whichever remember you can remember the most and flows off of your tongue the fastest, okay? And you can find me on all my social medias at what was said underscore. All of them is what was said, WUTWZSED underscore for everything. If you type it in on Google, everything about me will pop up. You will see this lovely brown skin face, okay? And also, if you can like, share, subscribe, repost my videos, hit the notification bell to let y'all know when I'm posting another YouTube video, because I'm trying to do YouTube and Spotify and everything else all in one to keep me going, for those people that might want to just listen to me or might just want to see me visually, okay? Just want to see this lovely face on their screen or wherever you're watching me at. But yeah, I really appreciate you. And I would have random question, but I ain't never in that random question mode right now. So, and I know I'm talking fast, and this episode ain't gonna be that long because it's just me up here. And like I told y'all before, if you haven't listened to my previous episodes, I'm gonna tell you now. When I have guests, it's longer, but when it's just me, my episodes are pretty short because it's just me. Because I know I could go on and on like Erykah Badu song, okay? Like, I'm gonna talk to the person, but I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, because I don't want y'all, because I can sum up a lot of stuff in one episode. It'll be too long. But a little update on me. My birthday is tomorrow. Hand clap for that. Like, I am about to be the lovely age of you don't need to know, okay? My birthday is tomorrow. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, I'm here on this earth this many years, and I ain't gonna tell you how many years, but this boy birthday is tomorrow. Like, who birthday tomorrow? Mine. And who's the biggest Aries of them all? Me. Like, what other sign is better than an Aries? Like, y'all can let me know, but I just feel like Aries is the top because we are fun loving people. Like, especially being me. I love being me. Who else? Everybody else is taken, so who else can I be but me? But yes, I'm having a little birthday trip for myself. I'm going to go see the singer JoJo, which she on my wall. And I seen her in 2017, and I'm going to go see her again this year. I manifested it a little bit, and now she's back. But I'm mad that I'm not seeing her in Virginia. I'm seeing her in North Carolina. But it don't matter, because as long as I am going to go see her. But I'm excited that I'm going to go see her. I want her to sing my song, Start Over, Start Over. And the song, Ready for Love. Like, come on now. Like, I can't sing it off the top of my dome right now, but the starter was popped up first. And I'm going to the R&B only concert. Now, all my friends know I'm an R&B junkie. Like, I love R&B music. I love old school, new school. My main number one go-to for karaoke is Michael Jackson, as you see on my wall. But this R&B only, I know it's going to be fun. Like, I'm ready to go on Saturday, have me a good time, sing. I hope I come back hoarse. Like, I really do. I want to come back hoarse to the point where y'all come up here, I don't even recognize my voice. Like, I can say that one day when I did lose my voice was sexy. I wanted to keep it. Like, I did not want to change it back, so I tried to sing Mariah Carey, thinking if I sing Mariah Carey, it will keep my voice where it was. But that ain't work. So my voice came back, but it was sexy. If I can get it going again, I'll let y'all know what happened. I would definitely do a podcast real quick. But those are the two things I'm doing for my birthday. I'm gonna, do a little bit of video here and there about my birthday, then come back from on the record so I can tell y'all what happened during that week. That little at both of the concerts. But yeah, I got a new job. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And the podcast is still doing the same. Like I said, I'm posting every other Wednesday. So because every Wednesday, every week was too much for me. It was too much. I tried it, dipped the toe in it. I put my whole foot in it, but I had to yank it back. The water was too hot. So I just had to do it every 2 weeks. That's good for me. But the topic of today's episode is choices. Now, all of us make a lot of choices, good or badly they may, okay? Good or bad. I'm not here to judge your choices. I'm just here to tell you that, hey, your choices is your choices, and let them be your choices and nobody else's. Don't let nobody influence you to do any choice. Let that be you that make that choice. But I just don't get, and this is my biggest pet peeve at any job, and I say this for any job. Why are there people telling on people at work like you're paid to do it? Like, I understand it's your job to tell or to do certain things, but I feel like it's a limit. I feel like, yeah, you can snitch, but I feel like don't be the cause of somebody else getting fired, because you will be the same one that's going to get fired also. And I just feel like, because I feel like at work, let somebody get their own self in trouble. Like, let them be the cause of their own demise. Like, why you got to be in control of it? Like, do what you do. It's enough work out here for all of us to be busy. Like, read your Bible, read a Harry Potter book, read a Judy Blume book, read the Berenstain Bears, read something. There's a lot of things out here you can read to keep yourself occupied. Work on yourself. It's too many hours in the day. If you sit here worried about my life, that means you need to take that reverse card and go ahead and work on you. Like, why are you worried about me? Like, there's nothing in my life that should bother you. And what you got going on in your life don't bother me. But I just don't get it why people give you a difficult time at work. Like, choose to work on you at work. Work on your promotion. Work on trying to be a better worker. Work on whatever you got to do at work. Work on you at work. Do something positive with your time. Like, instead of going around finding things to get other people in trouble for. Like, you don't win when you play dirty in my Nene voice. And, like, what happened to being generous at work? Like, I'm noticing, like, jobs don't do the company picnics no more. Like, what happened to all of that? Like, they actually boosting morale, telling you, hey, like, if you meet this, you get PTO for this. Like, jobs need to put more energy back into the workers. Like, they need to put more energy back into the workers instead of the business, because we're looking like employee IDs at this point. Like, we look like disposable people. Like, we lose one, we gain another. We lose one, gain another. There's another application in the file that we can pull. Like, when are we going to actually wake up? Like, and I want to know when we going to get grace at work. Like, if we miss a day at work, it's not the end of the world. Like, they want to make sure you come in, you broke a leg. You want to make sure, did you get it sewn back on? Or if you get it chopped off, did you get it sewn back on? You can come in tomorrow. Oh, you got a bloody stub. Oh, sew that on. We need that on for you to come in the next day. Like, what? Like, Make it make sense with us. Like, come on, workers and supervisors. And just like the supervisors, y'all just a supervisor. Like, hone in on the supervisor. Like, focus on trying to be a better supervisor. Like, I want to know why we can't write up the supervisors, and they keep talking about the open door policy, when to me that door is wide, like very wide, to the point where Moses parted it wide. Like, I don't get why when you tell one person something, it goes back to the person that you're telling. I'm gonna say you're telling on, but you're trying to get a situation solved on. Like, if you feel like the supervisor picking on you, and you tell the person that's above them, then the supervisor retaliate and do something to you, like mess up your hours and all of that. Now you can't defend against that. Then it's like your word against theirs. And it's really get real messy. And it's just like, why can't this open door be a closed door policy? Like, that's what it need to be, because it need to be between me and the person that I'm talking to, so I can fix the situation so nothing bad happens. Because You don't want nobody coming to work wanting to shoot up the place. Like, you don't want no more disgruntled employees. Like, why can't y'all just make the workers happy? You don't need to come to work and stress out. They keep saying leave your stress at the door. Sometimes your stress follows you into work. And sometimes the stress can be the work. How can I leave the stress at the door when the stress as soon as I walk through the door? That don't make sense. How is the stress leaving it at the door when I'm walking into it? First thing. They don't make that. I don't know. I just don't know. It's just crazy how jobs do us. It's really crazy. And also, I'm not trying to be biblical, and I'm not trying to take it there with the Bible, but I'm going to just let y'all know on this point right here. Why do people go by the Bible, but in other people's lives? Like, I don't get that. Like, how y'all want to say, oh, the Lord don't like this, the Lord don't like that? For one, have you had a personal conversation with him that you can show me receipts? Because we don't know what the Lord like. The Bible is just, to me, is our own you're supposed to interpret it your own way. And I feel like everybody interpreted so many different ways to the point where, to me, some religions looking like cults. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of them, but it's sounding like and looking like and seeming like. But that's all alleged. That's all I'm going to say. But I just feel like if we're going by the Bible, don't we supposed to love each other instead of hate each other? They want racist people in the Bible. They want people taking people from other lands to control them, to make them do what they want to do. Like, the Lord love all. So why you say, oh, he love all, but where did he say there's a comma in who he loves? Is he loves all people, all shapes and forms. You know, they said a song about it in Vacation Bible School. I forgot the song. Is Jesus love me? This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Like, come on now. They taught us that as little. He loves all. So where's the separation at? So why we have racism out here if Jesus loved everybody? Like, focus on the main thing that is a sin in the Bible is greed. That's what we need to focus on, is the greed that's going on now. All these companies being greedy, making us work all these hours, and we working all these hours to pay another company to give another company money. That is greedy. It should be enough money out here for all of us to not have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to survive out here. Like, it should be no way, shape, or form everything is increasing right now. Nothing should be increasing. The only thing that should be increasing is paychecks, so we can give out. If we get paid more, we can get out more. But if we get paid less, we can't do much. And this is a question I want to ask anybody that's racist, and I'm going to say this for my podcast and post it again. Why do white people hate black people so much? Like, that's my main question. Like, why do they hate us so much? Like, why do they have so much hate? Like, what is the reason for your dislike for African American people? Like, I've always wanted to know why. Because racism is taught. Like, because if you were brought up in it, I can understand it because you was brought up in it, but you can see throughout life, like, okay, I should change my ideas and my thinking a little bit because we are the same. Like, if we bleed, we have the same blood. We go to the same doctors. We have some of the same illnesses. There's nothing different with just our skin color. So it's like, why be racist? So I just want to know, what is the core reason of why white people don't like African American people? Like, what is the reason? Because I know your mindset can change. Like, if everything in life evolves, your brain can too. And I'm about to say it again. My last topic is called What Was News. I'm going to add this to all my podcast episodes. So I'm going to let y'all know now. And you can submit me any type of news article that you want me to talk about to explain so you can understand. So I can tell other people and inform my fellow listeners. Like, I need a name for my people, like, for the listeners. Like, I need a good tag name for my listeners. The Big Mouse. I don't know. That sounds neat. I might use that. The Big Mouse. The What Was Said. I don't know. But, yeah. You can send me any type of news article you want me to talk about, to break down, like that's very informative or funny, anything. Like anything you want me to talk about, just let me know. Now, my news article that I found out was Florida needs workers to. Florida basically is trying to. Cause I'm about to read it word for word. Basically, what Florida is trying to do is replace the immigrant workers with children. Now, I repeat, they're trying to replace the immigrant workers with children because they booted the immigrants out, so they need somebody else. And I'm just like, so y'all just, to me, this is how I'm thinking. This could be my own conspiracy theory, but from what I've been reading and hearing, is that they maybe be trying to stop the abortion and everything, because the more kids people have, the more they can send them kids to do labor work, because what they're doing is lowering the age of the child labor laws to 14. So therefore you can be 14 and work, and they're saying that with you being 14 you can work overnight, and they're trying to make the kids go to school and go to work. But what's going to happen is, in my eyes, the child is going to fall off from going to school. That's why they're dismantling the Department of Education, because they don't want the kids to learn. They want kids to work for the billionaires, because if there's more working people, nobody can pay attention to what's going on and what they're doing, because everybody's so busy working and paying bills and stuck with paying and working. There's no reason to see what's going on the outside, because you're busy working 8 hours and going to, and doing whatever. So that's my idea and how I feel that's going to happen. But I hope and pray the Democrats do their job and not let this happen, because that is sad. If they want children to work overnight, what child is going to work overnight? If I have a child, I wish I would let them work overnight. Like, I mean, yeah, I see why everything increases, so they might have to work, but for them to go to school and work, I'm like, that's why I gotta hurry up and do what I gotta do with me, so my nephew don't have to go through that. And also, I know y'all heard this, and this is old news about Marvin Sapp locking people up in the church. Like, come on now. I would have left them doors, because I know them deacons won't that strong, and I know they weak. Like, they're old men. And it might be some strong old men, but it's strong, able-bodied man, I'm about to say my age, it will knock you down. Like, come on now, I would set this church on fire. Shoot. I would stomp a hole in them like Kurt Franklin. Like, move out my way. I'm going to be ludicrous up in that church. It's going to go from gospel gangster real quick, because I'm getting out of that church. I ain't giving you nothing. I shouldn't even have to pay to come to church, because I bet you back in the day when they went to church, they ain't paying when they went to church. So when we start having to pay for the Lord and knows my pocket. He knows how much I can and can't afford. And if I can't afford what you want me to pay, then I gotta go. It was a long rant. And also for my Virginia people out there, y'all better look out, because Dominion Power is increasing their bills $21. It's gonna be a rate increase of $21, okay, for y'all Virginia residents. Like, and that's me. So I'ma hate that. Like, I ain't gonna go too much in detail to it. Y'all can do that on y'all own, because y'all need to read it. But let me stop. But yeah, like I said, they're come on now, computer. They're increasing their rates of $21. Now this is crazy. Like, everybody bills is about to be dumb high. Like, I'm looking at the bill breakdown and stuff. They said the base rate will increase by $8.51 in 2026, and again by $2 in 2027. Dominion said this is the first increase in base rate since 1992. Like, this is sad. But like I said, to all my Virginia people out there, look at your bill. Look at your Virginia Dominion Power bill, because they're increasing it $21. Look at your bill. Pay attention. Y'all better be calling to get some payment extensions, some grants, some whatever to help that bill go down, or start unplugging them chargers. We got to start plugging the microwaves and the refrigerators later on. And also, I know y'all heard YG song 24. Now, that was a deep song. I can say that. And I listened to it all the way through, watched the video. And he was talking about him being, raped at a young age, which is sad, which a lot of men don't talk about. And I applaud him for talking about what he went through at that age. Like, I give him all his props, because for a straight man to talk about what happened to him, and that was a traumatic experience and everything, my hat's off to him. Like, the whole song was good. I can't say I will play it, but I feel like it's a song that you play, like, this ain't a party song, but this is a song you play with headphones on. Like, you can bump to this. Like, I can't say I cannot, listen to it, because it's a heartfelt song. It's touching. Like, I give him an A for L for everything was there. Like, I give it to Tasha Smith for being in the song as a therapist, and the singers in the song, they did their job. Like, the whole song was 100% good. Like, I have nothing bad to say about the song, because I just feel like I hope that other rappers can do the same thing and come out with heartfelt songs like this, because I miss heartfelt songs that actually come from real rappers that actually live the story that they're telling. Like, they're not snitching on themselves. They actually telling real stories and actually giving you a painted picture that they used to talk about with Biggie, Tupac, and the rest of them. And also, they said, now I want to know, is this true? Because my bed is stay made. But they said that making your bed every day makes you 206% likely to become a millionaire. Now, one thing about it, and two things for sure, my bed stay made. I just sleep on top of it with my throw cover. So do that still count as me still getting close to be a millionaire? Because my bed stay made. I just sleep on top of a made bed. So can I still be a millionaire? I want to know, can I still be a millionaire if my bed already made? Or do I got to get up and take the sheet off and make it and flatten it and everything? And last but not least, this TikTok story again. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but they saying TikTok will go offline in U.S. and the United States this week. So I hope it don't. But if it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. I can't control it. I can't do nothing but just sit here and just watch it go down in flames. I hope it don't, but I just really hope somebody can buy TikTok. If I had the money, I would. Like, trust and believe, I would be buying some social media apps. Like, if I had the money, I would have brought Twitter. Like, cause I don't want to call it X, because that name sounds stupid. But yes, I would have bought Twitter. And that's it for my podcast. And I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for liking, sharing, and reposting my podcast. Make sure y'all share me. Make sure y'all like my post. Do whatever you can to promote me. Tell your mama, tell your brother, tell your sisters, tell your cousin, tell your friend, tell your lover. Like, I'll really get in my 90s R&B already. But yeah, I really want to thank y'all. Follow all my social media outlets. And if you want to be a guest, just hit me up in my inbox on all my social medias. I need to start posting more, because I need to show y'all that I'm active up here. And that's why I said I'm glad I got up and did this podcast today, because I won't. But I got to, because my birthday tomorrow. Like, what? This boy, his birthday is tomorrow. Torro. Can't even spell it. Won't even try it. I'm glad I caught that on camera, because I was about to spell it. But yeah, send me a voicemail at 757-993-1377 and just say anything up there. You can just say whatever. Leave your card number. Let me stop. But leave me some money. No, let me stop for real. But just leave me some thoughts, some updates about, what you do like, what you don't like, what I need to add, what I shouldn't add, what I should do on my podcast. anything that you want to say up there, just let me know that you're there, okay? I will listen to it. If you need any advice about something, I will talk about it on the podcast. You could call in. When I start to get more listeners, I'm gonna do where y'all can call in while I'm live, because I do want my listeners to call in while I'm live just to say something, to give me something to talk about in the middle of the podcast, because I do want it to be like a real radio station. Like, okay, I want to bring back the 90s, 2000s radio stations. Like, listen to that, and I bet you I am. But on that note, be safe. What was said loves you, and Big Mouth is closed.